This video is for educational purposes. Jos is a city in the north-central region of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The city has a population of about 900,000 residents based on the 2006 census. Popularly called J-Town, it is the administrative capital and largest city of Plateau State. The city is situated on the Jos Plateau, which is embedded in the Guinea Savannah of north-central Nigeria. It connects most of the northeastern capitals to the Federal Capital Territory Abuja by road. Driving in and out of Jos, one is sure to encounter very steep sloppy bends and breathtaking mountainous sceneries, which is typical of the plateau landform. The state, Plateau State, was coined from its affiliation to this landform. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. During British colonial rule, Jos became an important center for tin mining when the colonialists discovered huge deposits of cassiterite, the main ore for the metal. It is also the trading hub of the state as commercial activities are steadily increasing. The earliest known settlers of the land that would come to be known as Nigeria were the Nok people, circa 1000 BC, skilled artisans from around the Jos area who mysteriously vanished in the late first millennium. According to the historian Sanluka Zangabad, the area known as Jos today was inhabited by indigenous ethnic groups who were mostly farmers. During the British colonial period, direct rule was introduced for the indigenous ethnic groups on the Jos Plateau since they were not under the Fulani Emirates where indirect rule was used. According to the historian Samuel N. Nwabra, the Fulani Empire controlled most of northern Nigeria, except the Plateau Province and the Baram, Nas, Tiv, Jukuan, and Idoma ethnic groups. It was the discovery of tin by the British that led to the influx of other ethnic groups such as the Hausa from the north, southeastern Igbo, and Yoruba from the country's southwest. As such, Jos is often recognized as a cosmopolitan Nigerian city. According to the White Paper of the Commission of Inquiry into the 1894 Crisis, Ames, a British colonial administrator, said that the original name for Jos was Gwash in the Azir language, spoken by the Afusari, the first settlers in the area, which was a village situated at the current site of the city. According to Ames, the Hausa, who arrived thereafter, wrongly pronounced Gwash as Jos, and it stuck. Another version was that Jos came from the word Jasid, meaning body in Arabic. To distinguish it from the hilltops, it was called Jaz, which was mispronounced by the British as Jos. It grew rapidly after the British discovered vast tin deposits in the vicinity. Both tin and columbite were extensively mined in the area up until the 1960s. They were transported by railway to both Port Harcourt and Lagos on the coast, then exported from those ports. Jos is still often referred to as Tin City. It was made capital of Benue Plateau State in 1967, and became the capital of the new Plateau State in 1975. Jos has become an important national administrative, commercial, and tourist center. Tin mining has led to the influx of migrants, mostly Igbos, Yorubas, and Europeans, who constitute more than half of the population of Jos. This melting pot of race, ethnicity, and religion makes Jos one of the most cosmopolitan cities in Nigeria. For this reason, Plateau State is known in Nigeria as the home of peace and tourism. The city is divided into two local government areas of Jos North and Jos South. The city proper lies between Jos North and parts of Jos South, headquartered in Bukuru. Jos North is the commercial nerve center of the state as it houses the state's branch of Nigeria's central bank, and the headquarters of the commercial banks are mostly located here, as well as the currency exchanges along Ahmadu Bello Way. More so, all basic and essential services can be found in Jos North, from the Jos Main Market, Terminus, to Kabong or Rukuba Road Satellite Market. Due to the recent communal clashes, however, a lot of commercial activities are shifting to Jos South. The Bongum Jos Palace and office is located in an area in Jos North called Jisha in Baram language. In 1956, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II together with her consort Prince Philip had a weekend stopover to rest at Jisha, known at that time as Tuduanwada Cottage, during her Nigeria tour. Jos North has a significant slum. Jos North is the location of the University of Jos and its teaching hospital at Laminga and the National Commission for Museums and Monuments. The Nigerian Film Institute is also located in Jos North at British America Junction along Murtala Muhammad Way. Both the Evangelical Church of West Africa, ECWA, and the Church of Christ in Nations, COSIN, are headquartered in this part of the metropolis. Jos South is the seat of the governor, i.e. the old government house in Rayfield and the new government house in Little Rayfield, and the industrial center of Plateau State due to the presence of industries like the NASCO group of companies, Standard Biscuits, Grand Cereals and Oil Mills, Zuma Steel West Africa, Aluminium Roofing Industries, Jos International Breweries, among others. Jos South also houses prestigious institutions like the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, NIPSS, the highest academic awarding institution in Nigeria, the Police Staff College, the NTA Television College and the Nigerian Film Corporation. Jos South also houses the prestigious National Center for Remote Sensing. The city has formed an agglomeration with the town of Bukuru to form the Jos-Bukuru Metropolis, JBM. Jos also is the seat of the famous National Veterinary Research Institute, NVRI, situated in Vom, and the Industrial Training Fund, ITF. Situated almost at the geographical center of Nigeria and about 179 kilometers, 111 miles, from Abuja, the nation's capital, Jos is linked by road, rail and air to the rest of the country. The city is served by Yakubu Gowon Airport, but its rail connections no longer operate as the only currently operational section of Nigeria's rail network is the Western Line from Lagos to Kano. At an altitude of 1,217 meters, 3,993 feet above sea level, Jos climate is closer to temperate than that of the vast majority of Nigeria. Average monthly temperatures range from 21 to 25 degrees Celsius, 70 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and from mid-November to late January, nighttime temperatures drop as low as 7 degrees Celsius 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Hail sometimes falls during the rainy season because of the cooler temperatures at high altitudes. These cooler temperatures have, from colonial times until the present day, made Jos a favorite holiday location for both tourists and expatriates based in Nigeria. Jos receives about 1,400 millimeters, 55 inches, of rainfall annually, the precipitation arising from both convectional and orographic sources, owing to the location of the city on the Jos Plateau. The 330 Nigerian Air Force Station is located in Jos South local government area along Old Airport Road. The station boasts blocks of barracks for air personnel, an airstrip, a primary school, military secondary school and a hospital which is arguably one of the best in the state. Covering roughly 3 square miles, 7.8 square kilometers, of savanna bush and established in 1972 under the administration of then-Governor of Benue Plateau Joseph Gomwalk in alliance with a mandate by the then Organization of African Unity to African heads of state to earmark 1/3 of their landmass to establish conservation areas in each of their countries, it has since then become a major attraction in the state, attracting tourists from within and outside the country. The park has become a home to various species of wildlife including lions, rock pythons, marabou storks, baboons, honey badgers, camels as well as variant flora. The National Museum in Jos was founded in 1952 by Bernard Fagg, and was recognized as one of the best in the country. It has unfortunately been left to fall to ruin as is the case with most of the cultural establishments in Nigeria. The Pottery Hall is also a part of the museum that has an exceptional collection of finely crafted pottery from all over Nigeria and boasts some fine specimens of knock terracotta heads and artifacts dating from 500 BCE to 200 CE. It also incorporates the Museum of Traditional Nigerian Architecture with life-size replicas of a variety of buildings, from the walls of Kano and the mosque at Zaria to a Tiv village. Articles of interest from colonial times relating to the railway and tin mining can also be found on display. A school for museum technicians is attached to the museum, established with the help of UNESCO. The Jos Museum is also located beside the zoo. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. See you in the next one.